You guys, welcome to the video. It's me, Ciara, aka Ciara in the bonus. We are here live on Twitch. Make sure you guys drop a follow to the Twitch to pull up to the stream and watch live. Drop your comments, be a part of the community. And of course, if you guys make music as well, we welcome the musicians. We actually have a song wars coming up where all the musicians in the community are gonna go song for song with each other. The chat's gonna vote. I'm gonna have a cash prize. So if y'all make music, make sure y'all join that Discord and type in song wars into the chat. So I can keep you in mind and keep you posted. Also, my GOAT J. Cole is here. Okay, I buried the lead. J. Cole's back. He's back. Hold on. My GOAT is back. J. Cole fans, this is the home for you. I love J. Cole. I love Dreamville, Jid, Earth Gang, Boz. Oh my God, everybody. This is my GOAT. We've been checking out some older J. Cole songs. We got a Cole Summer reaction coming out. I did a reaction to Back to the Topic for the first time, so y'all check out that. I got a J. Cole reactions playlist, and if y'all are also Kendrick fans, I have a Kendrick Lamar reactions playlist y'all can go check out. And feel free to recommend me some J. Cole deep cuts like that I might have missed. I came in around Born Center era, so if y'all got anything that I missed, and I did listen to Sideline Story, but outside of that, there's some like Lucy's that I know, but I know what it sounds like and not the name. So y'all just throw some recommendations for me in the comments. And like I said, feel free to come through to the stream so we can talk music, we can talk anything, gaming, etc., etc. The link is pinned to the Twitch in the comments and in the description along with my other socials. But let's go ahead and get into it, man. I'm super excited. I got the Genius lyrics put up. Let's get into it. Oh my God. And I heard he's addressing some things. Oh. Okay. Oh, interesting. Now y'all know Cole gonna have a good sample. Okay, where he going with this? Okay. This sample is taking a minute to grow on me. Y'all know we only do authentic reactions, so if you don't like people's actual commentary, this video might not be for you. But if you do appreciate real, genuine commentary, this is the channel for you. I appreciate you guys. Stay with me. Now, this sample off the rip, now y'all know first listens are always tough. It's a little loud for me. I'm gonna just keep letting it go. I might need to like turn it down a little bit, but it's kind of overpowered for me. And I got the pitch. The pitch is throwing me off a little bit, but we got to keep listening, of course. Let's go back. This is definitely a J. Cole type beat, though.
Jermaine walked the straight and narrow, minimum wage jobs for the narrow, but still my mind was on the zeros. I fiend for the perks that was seen flipping birds, so skipping church, but my eyes was on the sparrows. Niggas wait.
He said I fiend for the perks that was seen flipping birds. Now, y'all let me know, because I'm not an expert on drugs or anything like that. But isn't like birds, isn't that like a name or a slang for like a drug or something? Y'all keep me tapped in, okay? I don't know everything.
Was seen flipping birds, so we was skipping church, but my eyes was on the sparrows.
Like that. Flipping birds, skipping church, my eye was on the sparrow. You know, that's a very, very famous church song, oftentimes sung at a funeral. I don't know if that has any significance, but we're gonna go back a little bit.
So we was skipping church, but my eyes was on the sparrows. Niggas flipping pies, spending thousands on a payroll. Shit, I want to shine too. I want dimes too. Niggas wanna know just how my rhymes blew. Mono, I'm Bono, I'm you times two. Now I'm bougie, I done outgrew the fountain blue. But never forgot the spot where I developed my plot. To dwell at the top, the veil where all my skeletons locked. If I could do it all over, then
I like that. The lyrics aren't right, but if I'm not mistaken, he said, but I'll never forget the spot where I developed my plot to dwell at the top. I like that, because I don't know if this is intentional, but dwellings is a word for like where you live, right? Plot he's talking about the plot, like his plan, like plotting and planning, right? But plot is also like a term used for like a plot of land, right? And then I don't I think the lyrics are wrong, but yeah, I just want to say that spot is another word for where you live. A plot of land is where a house is on, and then a dwelling is also a place that you live. So I just thought that was like real slick right there. Let's go back. Oh yeah, there we go.
Never forgot the spot where I developed my plot. The dwell at the top, the veil where all my skeletons lock. If I could do it all over, then I never would swap. I seen good, I seen bad, had my melanin mocked. I seen lifelong friends turn to devilish ops. I was
interesting line, interesting line. Hold on, that line right there. I've seen good, I've seen bad, had my melanin mocked. I mean, that I just find that interesting considering the discourse we've had around Drake and his melanin or lack thereof or lack of identity with the culture. I'm gonna get through this real quick, bear with me, y'all. But I just think it's interesting. J. Cole and Drake are both mixed, right? Mixed with black and white, but they're like two different versions of mixed people, right? Like we always joke about, oh, if you got a white mom and you're mixed, you're different. I mean, that's not all there is to it, because J. Cole, even though he's mixed, he identifies as a black man, right? Drake doesn't necessarily identify as a black man outside of marketing and branding in this caricature of what he thinks black men are, which is why he said that line about Kendrick rap like he trying to get the slaves free. By the way, check out my reaction to FD Signifier breakdown of Kendrick and Drake. You know, I talked about this a little more there, but I just think that's interesting that he's making a comment about that, considering the only time I've seen Drake mention melanin or racism has been in a disparaging way, talking about slavery in a mocking way in his music. Whipped and chained like American slaves, the song was SZA. Kendrick rap like you're trying to get the slaves free. And the only other time I've seen him mention it outside that has been in an article where they asked, has he experienced racism? And he said, yes, but the first time he experienced racism was in the United States from black people that were questioning his blackness or saying he wasn't black enough. So I just want to say that's interesting, the insight we get from J. Cole about his experience, right? But Drake is saying that black people are racist. That was his first experience of racism, according to Drake. I'm gonna try to find that article. If y'all want to look it up, feel free to look it up. But I remember reading that and I was like, that's interesting. And then you never talk about black issues in your music either. And you wonder why you don't get respect from certain subset of people in the culture. Okay, let's go back a little bit. I just had to bring that up, considering the context of the beef and Drake's blackness getting questioned and things like that. It's just interesting to see J. Cole, another mixed man, able to talk about his black experience, but Drake, on the other hand, not ever having anything to contribute on that topic. Okay, let's go back a little bit.
But never forgot the spot where I developed my plot. The dwell at the top, the veil where all my skeletons lock. If I could do it all over, then I never would swap. I seen good, I seen bad, had my melanin mocked. I seen lifelong friends turn to devilish ops.
That line right there.
You better beat it for you see that heavy metal get popped.
Wait, did Michael Jackson have... was Michael Jackson wearing red and Beat It? I don't know if that's what he's talking about, but I'm just, y'all let me know. I might be reaching. Y'all, I have to look it up. I'm gonna come back to that. But interesting. But that line right there, I've seen lifelong friends turn to devilish ops, is crazy because it be some of the closest people to you that be. I used to feel like niggas was just saying this in the song, but now I've experienced it, and it definitely makes your trust very difficult going forward, because you don't want to judge everybody, but it definitely makes you keep certain people close, and then you still even kind of cautious about the people that's close to you.
Was a mean ass swing with a hell of a shot, but if no team draft king, he gon' bet on the block. He wanna ball till he fall until the Federals knock and sit his ass on the bench for moving.
Oh yes, Michael Jackson was wearing red in this video. Okay, I just have to make sure I wasn't making that up. Okay, let's go back a little bit.
With a hell of a shot, but if no team draft king, he gon' bet on the block. He wanna ball till he fall until the Federals knock and sit his ass on the bench for moving careless with rock.
Hold on, I want to go back to that right quick. Hold on, I want to reread those lyrics. He said, "You better beat it before you." Right, he said, "I was Mike in the red leather trying to tell him to stop. You better beat it before you see the heavy metal get popped." Okay, J. Cole, y'all tell me, we all J. Cole fans, so we kind of biased. what ranking you got for J. Cole in terms of best gun bars? He has to be at the top of whatever list. I don't know what number you want to put him. He got to be somewhere in the top 5, top 10, something in gun bars. Like, he got some of the best ones. Heavy Metal Get Popped. Like that. I like that. And also, and I might be tripping. I'm reaching. I'm a reach. I'm telling y'all it's a reach, so don't even complain. I'm telling you it's a reach. I'm reaching crazy. But visually, what I'm thinking when I hear the Heavy Metal Get Popped, I'm obviously thinking about a metal type gun, right? Getting popped, like, you know, somebody gets popped. That's a word for saying someone gets shot, right? And then the gun is doing a little pop when you shoot it, right? But I'm also thinking, he says heavy metal. I'm thinking of like a heavy metal band. What does heavy metal bands have? They have guitars, right? And you have to like pop the strings in order for it to like make the sound. Like, you strumming the strings is also like popping the strings. I'm reaching, but I'm telling y'all I'm reaching. Let me have it. Let me have it. I'm not saying that's what he's saying. I'm saying that's what he makes me think of when he says it. That's the beauty of being able to make something, your words, visual, you know, for someone. You know, sometimes we end up reaching because it creates imagery for us. That's writing skill.
But if no team draft king, he gon' bet on the block. He wanna ball till he fall until the Federals knock and sit his ass on the bench for moving careless with rock. You can't relate unless your father was not around and your brother went out and found someone else and then brought around. And the salaries didn't combine when they married and brought you out of that poverty. Then you moved to a soft little part of town. So back in the hood, you feel awkward about it now. Then your confidence start to drown, but the rapping gave you some positive thoughts, so you jot them down.
He in his bag, bro. He's in his bag right now. I'm letting this chorus rock, right? I'm letting it rock. We know what it sounds like. He's in his bag. Ultimate storytelling, bro. Uh-oh. So he talking. Drake, I think he talking about you too. I think he is. Hey, what I tell y'all about J. Cole vocals, so much better over the years. Oh my God, night and day. And I know people will be making fun of him for this song, but that song off of Might Delete Labor, Fever, love that song. I didn't like it at first, but I didn't dislike it because of the singing. I actually noted. I actually reacted to Might Delete Later with my friends. So if y'all want to check that out, go to J. Cole Reactions playlist. But I was noting, even though I didn't like it at first, I was like, damn, his vocals got so much better, you know, but I just want to point that out. Yeah, Benjamin Button. Uh-oh. Deliveries good as mine. You gotta search primes. Heights hide and birds can perch, trying to be something, hoping that peace comes to my cursed mind. One thing's for sure, that I've matured from my first rhyme. I learned long ago you can't please them all, and it hurts trying. Yes. In this game where all you've got is your name, like dirt, I'm smirking at niggas trying to besmirch mine. Oh, hold on, J. Cole. I feel like I understand contextually what that means, besmirch. I feel like that's someone taking it away, but I just need to confirm. J. Cole giving us nude. Oh, psych, not it. Besmirch means to damage the reputation of someone or something in the opinion of others. To make something dirty or discolored. Thank you, J. Cole, for the vocabulary word. Hold on, first of all, this flow he's in right now is crazy. Like, we gotta kind of dissect what he's saying a little bit here. I'm gonna go back and listen to it one more time just to kind of catch the vibe of it, but that was crazy. That line right there, to find deliveries good as mine, you gotta search primes. I like that because he's saying essentially all the other people whose deliveries or flow or whole vibe is as good as his, you gotta search the other prime greats in their primes, right? I'm scaling heights high and birds can perch, trying to be something, hoping that peace comes to my cursed mind. I like that. I don't know exactly. I can't, just off of hearing it, it sounds like he's doing like some type of inside out rhymes there, right? It's not direct, like the last word is rhyming with the other one. Like he's rhyming different parts of the scheme. I'm kind of like visualizing it, right? I just want to note that very complex lyricism and technical ability here. But I love that line right there. He said, I'm scaling heights higher than birds can perch, trying to be something, hoping that peace comes to my cursed mind. That's fire. I want to say, this is what I mean when I say you can tell the difference between the GOATs and everybody else. Because the GOATs, writers, they say the same things in their music all the time. I say this with Kendrick reactions. Y'all will see me say the exact same thing damn near every Kendrick song I reacted to. The difference between the great rappers and lyricists from everybody else, you hear a lot of time these days, oh, so and so artist is so repetitive, this artist is so repetitive, let's just throw some names, Lil Baby, the Baby, you know, let's just throw them for example. Oh, they're so repetitive, I'm tired of hearing it. They careers fall off. Lil Pump, careers fall off. The difference in why they're able to have that initial appeal, because for a while it's cool, but here's the thing, I feel like people oversimplify it and make it seem like there's something wrong with repeating the same thing. There's actually nothing wrong with repeating the same subject matter. But if you can't present it a different way, that's when it gets tiring. And the great writers and the great rappers are able to continue to evolve the way they present the same message. Well, number one, they're putting their evolving life experience there, and then on top of that, they're able to present it in different ways. And J. Cole is one of those guys that's able to continue to give you the same idea, but rewrite it a different way, in a way that you haven't heard him say it before, right? How many times have we heard J. Cole say he's trying to get to the top? You can only say I'm trying to get to the top so many times before people get tired and like, oh, he said this already. The way he put it this way is so creative. I'm scaling heights higher than the birds can perch, right? Because the birds will sit perched up somewhere, right? The birds will sit perched, right? That's a very specific wording too, right? That's just a word to describe how the birds sit on top of high things, right? They're sitting from a high view looking down at everything. So I love how he creates that visual. Just S-tier writing, bro. It's S-tier writing. Let's keep going.
One thing's for sure, that I've matured from my first rhyme. I learned long ago you can't please them all, and it hurts trying. In this game,
that's so true. I have to note that just on a personal level. I never strive to please anybody. All I can do is be myself. Some people come to my channel, they complain about how much commentary I have, they complain about how long my videos are. I don't care, because there's plenty of people that appreciate it. And the mindset you have to go into doing anything is that as long as you're happy with what you're doing, you can walk away and be fine. As long as you are happy with how you're presenting yourself, there's nothing anyone could say. There's nothing anyone could say to me that's going to get me to change how I am, because it's authentically me. And I strive to be authentic. It's not no edits. It's not no cuts. This is straight, raw, and real. You're getting my authentic, genuine thoughts. I'm not going to cut this short and minimize my thoughts and water myself down to be like everybody else. And it's just, oh my God, oh my God. Like, okay, sometimes I could be like that, but if y'all see me be like that, it's gonna be genuine. Like, I'm not about to just throw my chair and run across the room and stuff. Like, that's not me, bro. And if you want to see people emote reacting to stuff, you can go watch those people. But I'm here for the people who have nuanced thoughts, who are more complex, who like to actually think, who want to share their thoughts with me. Like, I make my stuff for people like that. And it's like, if that reaches less people, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with the slow grind and the slow process. And that's why I feel like I identify with someone like J. Cole, Kendrick. You know, all my goats have a similar aura and mentality to them that aligns with how I feel, where it's like, bro, I'm putting my stuff out for people that like it. And if you don't like it, it's not for you. I have no problem telling people that. Oh, you don't have a problem with it? Fine. That means it's not for you. Next. I'm putting it out for the people who it is for. The people that's for it is for it. That's it. The rest of y'all don't matter. I hate to break it to y'all, but people want you to try to appeal to them. And that's why I respect him coming out in public and saying, hey, my heart wasn't in that beef stuff. My heart isn't in dissing my brother. Even with all these people knowing how he was going to get perceived, knowing that a bunch of people are NPCs and bots and can't think for themselves and can't imagine putting their pride to the side, could imagine humiliating themselves for the sake of doing what's right. He knows most people can't relate to being willing to do that. And he stood on his own principles. That's why we fuck with J. Cole. Not because he's oh, like he's this tough guy. Like, no, we support J. Cole for being real. So if you're a real J. Cole fan and you've been listening to his music, what he came out there and did had nothing to do. It had nothing to do with portraying some image. He tried and his heart wasn't in it and he felt it was fake. He always told us he was going to be real and trying to evolve as a person. And that's exactly what he displayed on that day. A lot of people don't have they don't have the inner peace and maturity to pull something off like that. You see how people said, I mean, yeah, he was right, but ain't no way I would have did that. And this is why he's him and you're you. I respect someone with principles. You're never gonna get me to turn against someone. Some people really be bots and NPCs out here, bro.
First rhyme I learned long ago, you can't please them all and it hurts trying. In this game where all you've got is your name like dirt, I'm smirking at niggas trying to besmirch mine. Absurd times where the fake get told it is wise. I can see for your eyes, but the third's blind.
Come on, bro. Come on. I be talking about this. I'm gonna let him cook, bro. I don't know if I should just vibe out with it or keep letting y'all know what I think. I don't know, bro, because he's saying too much of substance. See, with people that just make songs for bops and vibes, it's easy for me to just sit there. Y'all go watch my Yeet reaction. I was just sitting there bobbing my head and vibing most of the time, right? But when someone's putting substance in the song, how am I supposed to just sit there and not say anything? I genuinely be wondering what be going through people's mind. Like, if you want to watch the original song or video, go watch it. But it's like, if you're coming to my video and it's a reaction, are people not here for my reaction? See, that's where I can relate with the fake stuff. People be wanting you to be fake. They say they want the real, but then the people that rise to the top are the ones that be fake. It's crazy. People don't be knowing what they want. I'm not gonna say no names, because even if we keep it entertainment, people like the fake stuff. Right, and they be trying to make it seem like, oh, this is just the greatest thing. And it's like, no, y'all don't like genuine authenticity for the most part. It's a small few. And to y'all that do, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and come to the Twitch stream. The link's pinned in the comments. Shameless plug. Shameless plug. I'm sorry. I had to.
Told it is wise. I can see hating both for your eyes, but the third's blind. So
but the third's blind. The third eye's blind. Your spirituality ain't there. You're spiritually broke. Who said that? Somebody said that in the song. One of these rappers. You're spiritually broke. Come on, bro. Talk to him, GOAT.
Which explains the puzzle look on the dull face.
Go back.
With a fake get told it is wise. I can see hating both for your eyes, but the third's blind. So you search lines, but you struggle, which explains the puzzle look on the dull faces the word finds. I hate when words become, but like do not disturb signs.
Wait, he said, interesting. I don't know if this is what he meant. But he said, so you search lines, but you struggle, which explains the puzzle look on the, I don't know what that line was. Hold on. I'm trying to understand that one because the lyrics aren't right on here.
I can see hating both for your eyes, but the third's blind. So you search lines, but you struggle, which explains the puzzle look on the dull faces the word finds. I hate when raps become, but like do not disturb signs. Can't knock it if I see it's about the dough. They instigate the fuckery because it's profitable. But singing stop.
I hate when the raps become, I can't, y'all let me know what that line was, because I wasn't able to understand that and the lyrics are wrong. But he said, can't knock it if I see it's about the dough. They instigate the fuckery because it's profitable. See? Because he peeped how he was being used by these labels and by the powers that be to generate violence for a spectacle. And then when you think about, let's just think about black men, let's think about America, let's think about the largest consumers in hip-hop, let's just say it's white people. White people have a history in this country, let's just keep it here, we ain't even gotta go international, of looking at black people in rap or observing it. Let me just give y'all an example. Let's water it down. Let's bring it to academics. Let's bring it to Trap Lord Ross. Let me use them as an example to get across the point rather than trying to be actually accurate, because some people miss the point when I explain things in a articulate and historical way. So let's just use something modern. Academics, Trap Lord Ross, two people that blew up off of talking about black street violence. And who is the majority consumers of that? Are there some black people? Yeah. But a lot of their audience is white. And they love looking. And what's that line J. Cole said, the Little Pump? They want to be black and think your song is how it feels. Right? Like it's that type of thing where it's like, this doesn't mean it applies to everyone, but to a lot of them, they feel like they're getting an inside look on black people and how black people act by seeing these little things like these rap beefs and these street beefs and this, and it's like they're living through it like it's a television show or whatever, but it's actual people's lives on the line. So it garners more attention. The violence, the spectacle garners more attention. So when you look at it like that, and then you see that on a higher corporate level, people are making money off of it, not just the individuals, but the labels make money off of these deals. And then if a rapper actually dies, then they get to take over their catalog and run up a bag off of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you look at it on that level, J. Cole was able to see that and say, I'm not about to be a pawn in this. Wait a minute, y'all are baiting me. This whole idea of who's the best, it's not even real. And he's talked about that in his music. Y'all J. Cole fans, let me know the song, but literally on his album, it was on Forest Hill Drive. You know, it was a little monologue at the end of the song where he said, before I snatch the crown from whoever y'all thinks has it, then poof, boom, pow, it's like magic. And the crown disintegrates from the earth from which it came. Ain't gonna be no more kings. You know, J. Cole's had this stance about it not being real and being able to be like cool with whoever because of this concept of being the best is not real. You're never going to be able to get unanimous consensus on you being the best. It's never going to happen, right? So he's believed that and then got baited into it, right? He has to put on this caricature of being this machismo shit talking that, right? Because people were calling Cole soft. Oh, his music is boring. So he had to start doing that more of that type stuff because he realized that's what people wanted to hear. Right? It doesn't mean he doesn't believe it to some extent, right? Lyrically, like skill wise, technically, he really is probably the best out of Kendrick. Kendrick is the better artist overall, right? He has the combo of the lyricism / rapping and the musicality and the artistry combined. That makes him best overall. And then Drake has the music, right? The vibe. He's the best at that. And then Cole is like the one who's best at technically, skill wise, right? So when he talking about his skill, I don't think he was lying, but he understands how him doing all that made it so where people like, oh, Cole, you been talking all this, like you came back there now. Oh, Kendrick shooting at you. It's like, was Kendrick really talking about him, or was it really just like you're in the way? But us fans, we just wanted to see him put himself on display, but it's like that's not where he was. And then when you get used by the industry to make them money, right? And then you got all this media around you too, and the whole entertainment industry is just milking it. I mean, it's making it the national news. And what happens if it gets violent? Then what people gonna say? Now we just lost a legend. Now we just lost somebody. Or it get to the street level. Now we just lost people that's not even up there. That's doing it for the honor of the other person. You just a domino effect. Like look at what's happening now. Aiden Ross talking crazy about he can do whatever he want. People in Compton not gonna do nothing. Look at the top 5 guy from Drake's team talk about, oh, he gonna hurt somebody on Kendrick's side, and they talk about, oh, try. It's like it's already done, and niggas still carrying on. So there's so many points to be made about that situation. But I had to say that because I can see where he's coming from with this.
Dog faces the word finds. I hate when raps become, but like do not disturb signs. Can't knock it if I see it's about the dough. They instigate the fuckery because it's profitable. But singing stop the violence tunes with dudes in hospitals. I pulled the plug because I seen where that was about to go. They wanted blood, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow. They see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke. I would've lost the battle dog, I would've lost the pro.
He said, they see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke. So they saying they see the hot shit he talking. He's saying they see the hot shit I'm talking, think I'm dodging smoke. You know what they say, where there's smoke, there's fire, right? So they trying to say he dodging the fire because he dodging the smoke because he been putting all this hot shit in his songs, talking that shit. Now let me go back. He said I would have lost the battle. I wish there was actual lyrics on here, but the lyrics aren't accurate. He said I would have lost the battle, dog. I would have lost the bro. Oh, he said, I would have lost the battle. I would have lost a battle. I would have lost a bro. Oh, he said, I wouldn't have lost a battle, dog. I would have lost a bro. See, you see what I'm saying? Chat, because it's like, people said, forget your friendship with Kendrick. And it's like, bro, these dudes have been tight like this for a long time. I mean, Kendrick's was on some background vocals on Revenge of the Dreamers. Like, I don't know how much they contact each other, but it's been very clear they've been cool for a long time, right? And it's crazy how we as the public want artists to sacrifice their own mental health and even a friendship just to entertain us. And I held myself accountable for that after. If y'all go look at my reaction to when J. Cole apologized, which he didn't apologize to Kendrick, he just took accountability for how he was acting. But it's crazy that we as fans would be like, nah, forget your friendship, forget what genuine connection you have, just fake this to entertain us. And it's like, as a consumer, you have to really question like where your morals at. Why do we say forget, you know, this artist as a person? I want them to do what's in my best interest. I'm never going to tell an artist to do that, you know? So it's interesting, like you think you could go that far with someone and not have there be love lost, you know? Because it's like at a certain point, once after he said what he said in the 7-minute drill, if he were to say anything else after that, it would have to be digging deep and dig into like hurt. Like you would have had to search or something, or like try to tear down his character as a person. And it's like he kind of inched towards that and then moved away. But it's like, what's after? If there's not a real beef, why would you muster up all that to tear someone down if it's not genuine? And I think he realized that once he put it out, he's like, well, damn, once Kendrick respond, what am I going to say back? I would have to go further. Niggas not just trying to hear raps. And I think he realized that when he saw the reaction to it. Well, I thought it was good that he just responded. People like, oh, he didn't go hard enough. He was probably like, what? I didn't go hard enough. What y'all want me to say about him? So people don't be thinking, bro.
Pockets grow. They see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke. I wouldn't have lost the battle, dog. I would have lost the bro. I would have gained a phone. And all for what? Just to attain some old props from strangers that don't got a clue what I've been aiming for. Since the age of 14, Jermaine is no king. If that means I gotta dig up dirt and pay the whole team.
What I say? I literally just said that, bro. I just said that. He would have literally had to like try to dig up dirt on Kendrick to have something to say. Sacrificing it for what? Niggas that don't even have respect for you in the first place? Niggas wasn't even looking Cole's way as top 3. I've seen niggas put Future top 3 as a rapper. Are we serious? Skill wise? Be so for real. Top 3 is J. Cole, Kendrick, and Jid in whatever order. I'm so serious too. But I'm just saying, like, they over here putting other niggas who not even lyrically skill wise on the same level as him because of this. And it's like, what be going in y'all brain, bro? What be going on? I'm not saying you can have a different opinion, but like, bro, it don't make sense.
Since the age of 14, Jermaine is no king. If that means I gotta dig up dirt and pay the whole team of algorithm bot niggas just to sway the whole thing.
Who be using them bots? Who be using them bots?
Social media competing for your favorable memes to be considered best to live and rest. The weight of both things. I understand the being first that made them both swing, protecting legacies. So lines got crossed, perhaps regrettably. With the war, I walked away with all they blood on me. Now someone discredit me, try wipe away my pedigree. Please find a nigga out that's rapping this incredibly.
Talk about it, fucking Cole, bro. Stop playing with this nigga. Niggas need to stop playing with my goat, bro. Stop playing with him. Y'all really trying to? Oh, J. Cole's not top 3. He's not even top 5. He's not even top 10 because he apologized. Y'all some hoes for real. When did his skill level change? He's only gotten better since the initial diss track. He's only gotten better. How are you gonna take away the nigga's skill because you don't like what he did? Niggas just be bots, bro. Telling you, bro. This is what he's saying, bro. Listen to what he's saying. They trying to protect their legacy. I don't think Kendrick regret shit though. I think Drake probably regret barking up that tree. I don't think Kendrick regret shit though. I don't think he got no regrets with that one game. I ain't gonna lie.
Discredit me, try wipe away my pedigree, but please find a nigga out that's rapping this incredibly. My dog texted me, I share the words he said to me. If you refuse to shoot the gun, don't mean the gun ain't deadly. Metaphor, hypothetically, the gun is me. I texted back like, guess a gun ain't what I'm trying to be, my nigga.
Interesting. So he said, if you, my friend shared the word, he said to me, if you refuse to shoot a gun, doesn't mean the gun ain't deadly. I guess a gun ain't what I'm trying to be, my nigga. See, that's deep though. That's deep. That's deep because even his friend trying to make him feel better about it. You see, this is what it's called being your own man. I remember J. Cole got a line that I think about all the time with niggas because they be so fascinated with following behind their friends and can't form their own opinions and stand on their own. Right? He talked about how he got peer pressured. And what did he do? Go back on that. Because he said that's not him. He had this line that said, you're not a man till you stop chasing your friends, my nigga. Think for yourself, become your own man, my nigga. I'd be lying if I said I didn't understand, my nigga. Right? I don't, y'all tell me the song. I can't remember right now. Can't think of it. It might be on KOD. But I think about that line all the time about, as a man, how much you have to appeal to other men's opinions, or you don't have to, but socially you're pressured to, as a man. And he fell into that and didn't like that and said, that's not me. That's not what I'm trying to be. I'm not trying to be like y'all. And he's displaying that again, right? He's displaying that again by responding to a dude trying to make him feel better about the situation, saying, that's not what I want to be then. Let's go back a little bit.
The gun is me. I texted back like, guess a gun ain't what I'm trying to be, my nigga. They stripped me on my spot and now I'm finally free, my nigga. They say I'm picking sides, they don't you lie on me, my nigga.
Okay, go. They say I'm picking sides. Hey, don't you lie on me. He said I ain't picking no sides.
Another war, hey Drake, you'll always be my nigga. I ain't ashamed to say you did a lot for me, my nigga.
Interesting. Oh, he responded to all the people that's like, oh, J. Cole, you picking sides because you collab with all the people Drake got beef with? Or is it just that Drake has problems with so many people that whoever he collabs with just so happens to be someone that Drake has a problem with? Maybe Drake screwed that many people over. Maybe you should think about it like that. But I like that he said they stripped me on my spot. Now I'm finally free. You don't gotta compete for y'all approval. Good. And Drake is so spineless too. He's so disgusting for trying to diss J. Cole just because what he made his own decision. You mad because he not just gonna follow you and meet ride? Bitch ass nigga.
My nigga, fuck all the narratives. Tapping back into your magic pen is what's imperative. Remind folks why we do it. It's not for beefing, it's for speaking our thoughts, pushing ourselves, reaching the charts, reaching your minds, deep in your hearts, creeping to find emotions to touch, something inside to open you up. With the rough times and shit. I'm sending love cause we ain't promised shit. My nigga, y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Yeah. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me.
My goat. My goat. He did it again. Yeah. It's like that last verse from Cole is always crazy, bruh. This was amazing. This was amazing. What the comments say though, we gotta see the comments. Oh my god, that was so good, and I'm so glad he addressed it because I got so sick of niggas talking about, oh, J. Cole's not saying anything, he just keep collabing with Drake. Stop, shut up, man. This album about to be so crazy, bro. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a follow to my Twitch to come to the live stream and be a part of the conversations, the real authentic breakdowns. I appreciate any of you guys that watched. Make sure y'all leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. We are going to read the comments before I get out of here. Damn, if you refuse to shoot the gun, it don't mean it ain't deadly. I can see hate in both your eyes, but the third's blind. Bless us on a random Wednesday. Cole said his friendship was more important than entertaining people with a beef. He a real one. I appreciate this comment section. My friends went to war and I walked away with their blood on me. I'm sorry, Kendrick ain't have no blood on this one. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to y'all, but he was out unscathed on this one. I wouldn't have lost about a dog. I would have lost a bro. Perfect response. Yes. Yes, my goat. Yeah. Oh, this is a dead president sample? Bad. Okay. Man. J Goat. Hold on. I'm gonna react to this. This is like unreleased J. Cole and what's his name? Hey man. We're gonna go ahead and get this video out. I appreciate y'all checking it out. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Whenever the fall off comes out, we will be reacting to it live on Twitch as soon as it come out. So go ahead and drop the follow so you can get the noti, join the Discord, tap on my other socials so y'all can send me a message whenever some new music come out. Make sure I'm on top of everything. But I appreciate you guys checking it out. Until next time, we are outie.